Welcome to Play or Pass, and it is 420 day. Yeah, I just realized
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roger's favorite day of the year.
Yep.
he's been celebrating it all day. Wait, that's 365 days a year
Yeah.
he's celebrating.
Every day is 420 days
Yeah.
for Roger.
Yeah.
It's like New Year's Eve. When I did drink, I never drank on New Year's Eve because it was amateur night.
So, hey everybody, welcome to the show. And what this show is about is we review a movie that was voted last week for us to have to watch, and we welcome you to give your comments about this particular movie. And this week's movie is The Outfit.
Outfit.
Excuse me, The Outfit. So that's our movie this week. Let me run through. I'll say hey to everyone over there. We got Sahil was watching or listening to Manowar, and I don't know if anybody else in the panel.
Oh, yeah.
I used
Been a
to
long
listen to
time.
Manowar
Been
a
a
long time ago, back
time.
in the 80s, and I was looking.
Yep.
I was like, the battle hymn in "Hail
Yeah.
to England" or something like that. I was trying to remember the albums that we had, but Manowar, that, and they're still touring.
Yeah.
It's all in Europe though. It's all in. So that was
I
really
think
cool.
I think I know Sahil just came back from Germany, so maybe that's where he got a kick of it.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, so for you younger people may never heard of Manowar, you need to look it up if you like
Look
heavy
that up.
metal. That's you want to check that. That is 80s heavy metal, early 80s. So some good stuff. So,
Yeah.
so Diesel's hanging with us. I'd like to say thanks to Diesel for letting us hang out with him on Sunday. We were over at his place for Easter Sunday. Got to spend the night over at his place. Great meal, great company. Enjoyed hanging out with old Diesel. So maybe one day we'll get him to watch a movie so that he can come on the show too. So
Yeah.
he's trying to keep up with some. He wants to catch up with some of the movies that we're watching. And so
Well, he's
more than welcome.
out there in the play pass room.
Yeah.
So I hope he's watching.
Yeah, well, I saw him. He's over on the side. He was posted. So we got that. Shrink and Sharon, thank you for hanging out with us. Leon's hanging out with us. Octavia, Canuck Gal. And nice to see you, my dear. Jim, so 619's hanging with us. Lady, what's it? Guinevere? Lady Guinevere. Excuse me. So, hey, thank you. And she's from Sydney.
No, more people from Sydney.
Yeah.
Cheerio, all you guys out there.
Cheerio.
Hey, hold on a
It's
second.
an English run,
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah.
Good day.
Oh, shoot. I might have to run off for a second.
Oh, boy.
Want
me to take care?
all the Australian people.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
going to
yeah,
jump
I'll
off
take
here.
it.
An onion from
You
now.
handle.
okay, I got it.
I'll
got
be
it.
right back in a minute. Be back in a minute.
Yeah, everyone knows that by the time he comes back, the show will be over because
Right.
now we're doing things my speed here.
No pausing.
But I don't have the
list of
the
movies
list
for next
up.
week.
Yeah, but I have the list here, but I
no
can't
links?
show that. Yeah, I don't have the links up. Let me see real quick.
I don't even know if I voted this week. I guess I better check.
Yeah, everyone out there, don't forget to go vote. Yeah, you do have to vote. But here, as you can see, these are going to be the list of the movies for next week. They're going to be Chariot from 20. It's a new movie from 2022. It's a sci-fi movie. We have Choose or Die. It's more of a horror type flick. Escape Through Africa, an adventure film. Good Life is a drama. Infinite Storm, a thriller with what's her name? I can't remember her name right now. I love her to death. On These Grounds is a documentary. The Batman, the one that everyone wanted to watch, that released on Monday. So that's out there. It's an action flick. And we went back to an older, not old film, but an older film that was on the list that we've been waiting to add for everyone, The Tender Bar. That's another drama. So those will be the 8 films for that you have to choose for next week for the player pass room for April 27th for next week. So please make sure you go out and vote in Telegram. We should have the link out. The link will be. It should be in the notes below for our player pass room. As for this week, the movie is The Outfit, and I guess we'll talk a bit about it. How'd you guys feel about the movie?
It was okay, other than it had some serious plot issues for me. But other than the fact that that I just found it hard that even if he was a hired assassin at one point, for him to get the plan to work, so many things had to fall in place that he had no control of. So it was rather far-fetched, but overall the acting was good. The period, I like period pieces. Everything looked authentic.
It did,
to the time.
Well, that wasn't hard. They were only in like 2 rooms or 3 rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This was a COVID movie for sure. It's 3. It was just a handful of actors. 8 actors, if that. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking 6 or 8 actors in the whole thing, and 3 rooms.
Yeah.
Could you pull up your link for
the?
Yeah. Thanks.
Talking about this
for the movie. Yep. Thank you. I really liked it. To see a master tailor cutter.
Cutter. He's a cutter.
No, but he originally called himself a master tailor in the beginning, before anything else was really said, because that's what he was. It's like calling a killer a contractor. You know what I mean? I love how he talked about how he had to, how he would really make the suit, how watching him, the way how he would sew every little stitch himself. I thought it was, really, really neat. Made me really wish for a nice suit like that. Yeah.
Even if they're cut for you, they're still freaking monkey suits. They suck wearing them.
No, I don't. I spent many years in monkey suits.
Yeah.
I like it. When I'm wearing a suit, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to have to wear one every day.
That's why I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, it is right. Let's see.
Yeah.
I wore one every day for probably 10 plus years.
Yeah, me too.
And when I moved my office to Florida and took on beach attire for island wear,
you don't look back.
It was much more comfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely more comfortable. But sometimes every now and then it's nice to be able to be in a nice suit. Wearing it, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. I liked how he was planning this for months on how he was going to do this. I thought it was brilliant. I love movies like that. When someone has a plan and everything works out, but you don't really know it until the end.
I had a problem with. He definitely had a plan for months in advance, but if just one person doesn't go along with how he thinks it's going to happen, the entire plan can't work,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have problems with things like that.
And the girl, she was just somebody he hired.
Yeah.
She's just an employee.
Yeah.
Somebody there, and the girl from the neighborhood that, so it really wasn't, because she says, well, you're not my father. And then he's like, well, you're not my daughter. Kind of, they had that little exchange.
But he still cared about it. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, she kind of like, well, you can't tell him what to do. And, damn.
Of course.
Yeah,
Not
I
even a
hear.
bike. I hate those little rotary engine cars nowadays. You know, it's just like, you know,
with the fart
where do you
can
think you're
fucking
going?
muffler.
Right. Where do you think you're going? You know. I like I said, I thought it was a good little crime mystery to watch. What else did I write here? And the one issue I had was with the guy who, you know, in the end, you know, when the place is on fire and, you know, here he is, he gets up again.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Because
Was
they
that
shot.
Jesus?
They
Was that
shot him a
Jesus?
couple times, right?
Or
And
Jesus?
they shot him a couple times, you know.
Yeah.
as soon
Well, I
as he
did watch it
get
on
back up,
Sunday, so he had risen.
he had
Yeah.
risen. Yeah, he had risen.
It wasn't a terrible movie though.
No.
I enjoyed it. I just have problems with some of the plot points.
Uh-huh.
All the acting was good
Yeah.
for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That Mark Lyons, you know, he did a good job. I thought.
My thoughts on it were, I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. I expected to really dislike this. I was entertained, and again, with no more than 8 characters, maybe if you count the LaFrantes or whatever, that was 3 at the end. That was 3 at the end. So maybe we're up to 9 people. So you're talking a cast of 8 to 9 people. It's shot in 3 different rooms of the same house, of the same building, and I found it to be very. It held my attention. It captivated me enough with so little going on. Us being a generation, or we're so used to so much action and CGI and all that stuff going on. This had none of that. I did like the story. I liked the twists on the story because I didn't see it going that direction. I was waiting for him to give up and say, "Your son's in the locker." I was waiting. I'm thinking, just turn in the guy, you know, and then you ain't got to worry about it no more. So I didn't see it go the way it went. The other thing that really, what I liked about it, and this is what's lost, I think, a lot nowadays, is the art of a craftsman. I don't think we have that anymore, and I think with this, this guy showed the art of being a craftsman in whatever your field is. I mean, there's you can be a craftsman in a lot of different fields, but his dedication, his being exact and caring about things, and just as much as, remember when he was folding the handkerchiefs. And she was kind of just, I when I was in my head, I'm thinking, this is me folding shit compared to my kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty anal when it comes to folding stuff too.
Or what was funny was Blue and I watched this together. Now she has a certain way of folding stuff, and I don't. I'm kind of boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I'm speed. I want to be done like this. She is more everything needs to be
my time.
exact like this. And she goes, "That's you folding and me folding." I said, "You see, she's already went back for that second pile of handkerchiefs. He's still working on the first one." And she goes, "Yeah, but he's got to fix her mistakes." So I liked that small little nuance of this about being a craftsman, to caring about your what you do, caring about your workmanship. I really love that aspect. And I always liked him from Ready Player One. So when I'm looking at him, Ready Player One kept playing in my head. I don't know why. He was in movie, so that kept playing when I'm looking at him. So for me, I really enjoyed it more than I thought I was. I was really thinking I was going to dislike it, and in the end, I was like, that wasn't too bad. I can get Roger's points about some plot holes, and yes, everything had to fall together perfectly, kind of like Ocean's 11 or some shit, you know, with those movies. But taking a small cast of people, a small amount of room, no CGI, no special effects other than the fire, it held me. It held my attention, and I definitely enjoyed it more than I thought.
I'd like to hear from Jim. Thanks for this. The actress who played the girl, that's Leah Thompson's daughter.
Oh,
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. But I'm trying to see. Yeah, I you know, like I said, I liked it.
okay.
I liked it, but I learned more than I ever wanted to know about making suits. You know, I don't
There's-
need to. Yeah, I
238 pieces.
Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, it was kind of interesting, but it was like overkill to drive the point home. You know, but I mean, I really like the plot twist at the end when he rolls up his sleeves and shows his tattoos. You know, and tells his little story. I didn't see that coming.
right.
You know, so
You're just a tailor.
exactly.
He's like-
That's you just think he's a real quiet, you know, mild tailor, not doing anything, and then just
Now, what did you guys think those tats represented? Were they Yakuza? Were they Russian mafia?
I thought it was Russian. Looked like Russian mob.
it just looked okay to me. It reminded me of crappy prison tattoos, or he spent time in West Virginia getting tattooed.
Oh god,
Those are pretty much
no. Those are pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, so were his.
Well, the only thing that turned me off on this film was that tape recorder. Because
Why?
the period of time this movie was based on, the tape recorder wasn't even invented then.
Yeah, well, that wasn't a
No,
cassette tape
It
player.
wasn't a cassette. It was a reel to reel.
It
Had
was
those.
it was a miniature reel to reel.
Yeah, they had those
Yeah.
back then. Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you
and I
think all the
thought- I didn't-
spies were?
and-
You
Yeah,
know,
but
and
what
doing
was
this
it,
stuff?
Super 8 or what? I don't know.
I thought it was I thought it was a wire cassette and wasn't traditionally what we think of a cassette
Right.
tape
Right.
type thing, because I know they had wire.
Wire recorders, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think the
Uh,
technology definitely existed, but it wouldn't have been a commercial product at that time.
No.
It would have been
Okay.
used for spycraft for sure.
Mhm.
Mhm. Patty asks, "What's the difference between a cutter and a tailor?"
Well, a
He-
tailor
he-
sews on buttons, and a cutter cuts out the
That's
patterns.
Yeah.
yeah.
He can make a suit. The tailor can just
You can just
alter
sew it
together.
You
altercations.
can fix it. Yeah,
You
and
just
all
fix
that.
it.
So, yeah,
And he's a cutter, damn
He's
it.
a cutter. Damn it.
he learned on the road.
Yeah.
He
on the
did.
row.
But he
did.
never smiled in this movie, eh? He always had the same.
Yeah,
same
pretty dour look on his face at all times.
Not
Yeah.
one glimpse or of attention or emotion or anything. It was like straight.
Okay.
Did he make any money in this movie?
I didn't even-
Thir-
I didn't look.
34
No.
3 million.
It
3
made
million,
$3.5
$400.
million
Yeah.
at the box office.
Yeah, it's on the bottom there.
Yeah, but I wonder how much they spent on it. I mean, because like I
I
said,
can
there's
tell
no
you, hold
special
on.
effects. There's no,
Right.
you know.
The only
You know,
special
you're-
effects they had are pieces of a suit laying around. You know, that was it.
Okay. It made
They had some fireworks, so there was some special effects, just not
Yeah, the
visual.
fire.
Just not visual effects. No
Right.
CGI.
um,
So Eddie's
Mm.
boys would have had a job on that set.
yeah.
No, they would have died on that movie.
They've been bored. They've been pretty bored on that.
Yeah.
So what, just
Yeah.
a fire? Is that all you want? That's it?
Hold on. Use. Hey Todd, I'm gonna put something in the chat there for you to open up and to show. Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna have to resend it. Hold on. Okay. You see that there?
Yeah.
I think 7.2 is a little
A
more
high?
than I would have gave it. Yeah, I would give it a solid 6, but
This is the
They're showing the wrong movie.
that's the wrong movie. Yeah.
Changing the top right. Make it the. I don't know why it didn't come through. Type in the outfit there.
There we go.
There you go.
Did this give budget though?
I'm trying to see.
No, I mean I'm reading Wikipedia and I don't see anything about how much it costs to make.
I don't too.
Boy, Box Office Mojo used to have that number on every freaking movie.
Yeah,
and
but the
since
problem is-
IMDb
Yeah.
bottom, and
Uh-huh.
it's all behind a paywall now.
Yep. Yeah.
And IMDb is outrageous for their fees. It's like $150 a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 That's insane. International.
So okay.
Okay.
There's a budget. Okay, I don't see no budget number. So
Yeah.
maybe it made money, maybe it didn't. Who knows?
No, I doubt if it really made
I would say
much yet.
I wouldn't think so, but I wouldn't think it cost much more than $5 or $6 million to make that movie either.
Right. But you got to remember that was, coming from the theater. I don't know. Did this go to streaming? Any streaming
I have no
outlets?
idea. No
You know
idea.
what I mean?
I don't think so because this
right.
just became available. So it's
Right.
not been. It's
Yeah,
not been
I mean,
digital.
Right.
until
what I've
this
read
past
is
week.
the second week, it was released in theaters. It dropped to number 12 at the box office and brought in $563,000.
Yow. Out.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, not too bad for a remake.
Well, no, but you got to remember, like, these movies aren't getting, like, remember when there was a lot of stuff in the movie theaters. Every 2 minutes you'd see the trailer for the movie, and
Right.
brought your hype up to say, oh, yeah, I got to go see that. And now you get nothing.
Yeah, this is probably about the same numbers that Batman got.
Oh no,
Batman Batman made some money somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's up to 751 million.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't say somehow we haven't reviewed that movie yet.
Yeah.
So all right. So we got that going. So do you guys want to play or pass on this? Could discuss it, and then
Yeah,
we'll talk
sure.
about what our other options are.
Yeah, sure. Well, I said the movies, but we could go back and you can.
Yeah, because I got them. I actually have them.
You have them all up there. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least everyone.
I had a
gets to see them.
honeydew that I had to go do.
Yeah.
And you do this.
So for folks that's not watched the show before, what we do now, we do a play or pass, and you give it a play if you would recommend this to somebody that you like, and a pass would be if you recommend this to someone that you don't like. So that's how we usually vote, play or pass, and we're going to run through the panel, and we welcome the people over on the side chat to give their play or pass, and let's roll on this, guys. So the outfit, Eddie, play or pass?
For me, it's going to be a play. I really like this one, even though, it was very limited in the cinematography, but I really like it.
All right. What about you, Beach? The outfit.
I give it a play.
You gave it a play.
I give it a
Nice.
play.
Wow.
I thought it had good acting in it.
Yeah.
It held my attention.
Damn. All right. Roger, what do you think?
Plot points aside, I gave it a play.
Okay. Good point. Thank you, sir. Aubin.
Play for me.
Play for you. And I give it a play. Some of what we said already, there was things about it that were good enough to give it a play for me. And as we look through, soft play from Jim, play from Octavia, Lady Guinevere gives it a play, and Leon gave it a pass. Mark a play.
It was slow.
It was slow.
Okay.
Patty gives it a play. One and done. Yeah. I actually watched it for the second time today. I did like I found some of the artsmen when he was doing his scissors. You remember when he was oiling them?
Yeah.
And he was very like everything had a thing to do, and I actually like that.
Yeah.
Pass from Soheil.
Okay.
And
So
wait,
that's
Octavia
two
says,
passes
wait,
so-
the beach said play?
so
I was thinking the same thing.
that's 2 passes so far.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look at Canuck even gave it a play with a short attention span that she has, because we know she's kind of got that
Ooh.
squirrel thought.
Oh.
She gets
Oh.
sidetracked easily. So, but she liked it. She gives it a play, and Mandy gives
Mandy's
it a pass.
Third
Mandy's a
pass.
pass.
So that's 3. Okay.
So, and when I looked at the telegram,
It was
room,
9-0.
9-0. So yeah, some people didn't vote, and you can vote on
Yeah.
Telegram where we're able to see that chart and we can see who voted, and it's a little bit easier. So
Yeah. So please make sure that you vote in there, because all those votes count up. We because when we have our award show, we're gonna need to see those numbers. So
I don't know.
Someone say,
All right, so me
Yeah.
looking in the crystal ball
mm-hmm.
on our awards show
Yeah.
for this.
This
Do you think
season?
this is gonna? Do you see this movie being? Even though a lot of us gave it a play, right? A lot of us gave it a play.
Right.
Could you see this winning any awards?
Nope, not a
No.
single
No.
one.
No. If we I can't see it, but
Movie shot in the
but
fewest rooms.
we could right.
Yeah.
I could create a category for it.
Mhm.
The best single camera
movie about
film,
making suits. Here you go.
Movie that took up the smallest amount of studio space.
Well, if we said, okay, well, what was the best mystery or crime film? You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
There's
So,
we could
yeah.
we could easily do something by by
Yeah.
by
Well, we don't
genre,
need to make a category. I'm just thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm
This one
thinking
about
this would. It'd be this movie is, even though a lot of us thought it was a play, I can see it easily forgotten.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
and
give
I'll
it a-
never
give it a-
watch it again.
I don't know. I watched it for the second time today, and it still was okay. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, it's not too bad. So, all right. So that's what we have going there. Let's. I'm going to go through some of where I've got the links to where you'll be able to see the movies that were up for vote.
Mhm.
So we had The Chariot.
John Malkovich, come on.
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
sci-fi action. Choose or Die, a video
Mhm.
gaming
Horror.
kind of horror movie on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yep.
Escape Through Africa. Yeah, I saw with his Eric Roberts in this.
Eric
and I'm like,
Roberts, listen. You
He's worth-
might say all that, but I was actually pretty shocked when I watched
Really?
this one. Yeah, it wasn't like it was actually Eric Roberts in a film.
Okay.
He was-
Because
All right,
the
well, he's
acting was so much on a different level.
okay because
I
he's
do
like
have
on the
to give it
front.
that.
He was
Okay.
he was Nick Cage before Nick
Yeah,
Cage.
before Nick Cage, right.
Before it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On These Grounds, this is a documentary. Okay, so On These Grounds.
Yeah, that's a documentary about another,
Shooting.
kid. A kid in school gets, pretty much beat up by a cop. Yeah, a girl no
Okay.
less.
All right. Infinite Storm. Naomi Watts.
Watts.
If I could say
I couldn't remember her name before.
Yeah. So that's
She's
that
great.
movie.
It was a true story, that one also, by the way.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
Good
it's-
Life.
Yeah, that was
Good
another,
Life. Another
good one.
option.
Yeah, that
kind
was,
of another.
does it have a ranking in there for that one yet? No,
Yep,
they gave it
7.1.
7.1. Before there wasn't, but it went. No, I'm sorry, it was the Escape Through Africa. The Escape Through Africa didn't have a rating.
And now
But
it's 7.0.
Now it's 7.0.
32 people voted.
Oh, well.
No. For Escape Through Africa.
Yeah.
32.
Oh,
right
the
here.
7 point. It was on Plex. It was showing a 9.8, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But how
Yeah.
many
Well,
people
Jerry
voted there?
Curls was showing like
Yeah.
7.4, so I don't
Right.
believe in it.
Deserve it.
All right. So Good Life. That's another option.
Yeah.
The Batman. Given
8.2, huh? Huh.
It went-
360,000 votes.
Okay, it went down, so it was 8.3 before.
360,000 votes.
It's 3 hours long.
3 hours.
And then we
hours long.
It is 3 hours. And then we got Tender Bar, which this movie's been out for a little while.
It's been out, and I was just
you
telling
snuck
everyone.
This in here.
Right, I snuck it in because we've had it. It's been sitting on the list for some time, and I said, you know what? Let me at least get this thing out of the way because I keep seeing it every time on the list, and like let me get one of them out of here. You know,
Okay.
I might actually, might go up to 10 or something just to get rid of some of these other older movies. You know, I have a bunch of them.
Lordy.
Yeah.
And I did watch this one, so I did.
Okay, you did watch it.
I've seen this one.
Uh-huh.
So all right, so those are our options for this week. So people don't have much time to vote. So our voting is already done and it's taken in and we've been tabulated. And the movie of the week is what, Alban?
Hold on, I'm going back. You
have to think about this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Batman.
Yeah,
it was Batman.
Sure.
It was way ahead. Which, again, like it or not like it, I think that this will be a movie that we'll be able to sink our teeth into a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It be it if you like it or don't like it. We know that DC struggles. And now that 3 hours long, so be sure to free yourself up some time.
Sharon, don't be laying down.
That's true. This is not a Marvel movie. So next week we'll be covering the Batman. So we look forward to everybody watching it. Make sure you watch it. And I'll have to I'll make a link for this early on. We need to promote the shit out of this. I want to get more extra new people, and I want to hear from other people what they thought about this movie.
I'd like to see everyone else out on the side if they've what they would if they didn't vote in Telegram. If they could just put what their vote would have been for all those movies, What
are you talking about?
The movies that we had chose for next week.
Oh, the ones that didn't get picked.
Right, the ones that the people that didn't vote in Telegram. If you could please just put up what you wanted to, what you would have voted for.
I did watch the Batman in VR already with 15 strangers. 14
I thought about doing that. Like setting a time and saying, "Hey, at this time, we're going to do it."
Hey, are we allowed to watch Batman in two different settings?
You're probably going to have to, Ed.
Yeah. Is that's good?
We'll wait till next week.
Yeah, we'll wait till next week because I think that I might have to hit up Blue on this one. I might be able to get her to jump on this because she had her thoughts on this. And she's a comic book nerd, so she likes all that stuff, and her and I watched it together. So
I'll put a timer on it.
All right, so we got the Batman is next week's movie. So at this point, we normally go ahead and open up the floor to talk about any type of entertainment news, TV, things that you're watching that you might like, things that some of the panel. So if you have some suggestions of movies or TV shows that people are going to want to check out, let us know in the side chat because we open up the panel at this point to just talk about movies. I didn't leave anything out, did I, Alvin?
No.
I thought I heard you. All right.
No,
right.
I have a couple here that.
All right.
But if you guys want to start first, you can, or if you want me to hit these up here first.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's hit your topics, and then we're going to open up the floor to the stuff.
Okay, but we have Hacks. It got a season 2 renewal. The premiere date is for the first trailer is coming up on HBO Max. What else do we have there?
Better Call Saul is back. Yep.
But yeah.
Watch that
I
Monday.
don't know why isn't this? Okay, there it goes. They're gonna be coming back to Better Call Saul for the final season here. What else do I have quickly? 50 Cent and Stars with their big blowout that they got going on. They've only got like 40 days left, and he's going to be looking to leave the Power universe and taking it away from Stars. So that be something to see. I don't know where he's going to go with it, but as long as Disney don't grab him.
Netflix will be looking for new customers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? KJ App and Isabel May are looking to star in the new show, Wonder Twins. Yeah,
like the superhero Wonder
like
Twins?
the superheroes. Yep.
Wonder Twin.
I've been waiting
powers
for a
activate.
long time for that.
I've been, yeah.
Come on. You know,
Zan
I just got
and
Wonder
Jaina.
Twins. Zan and Jaina. I got them on my Plex too. You know.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this one, so hopefully they do a good job with it.
For people of our age, those characters. I mean, we were with them every Saturday morning, and we knew when they were going to be on, and we were waiting for them to come on. And Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a bucket.
That's right.
Shape of water.
None of these other guys are going to understand it, unfortunately. But that was what we grew up on, and that was some great I'm glad that someone finally said, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna, do the Wonder Twins."
And it was a 10-minute bit inside of a 20-minute show.
In the superhero, it was like, what was it? The League of
Super Friends.
Yeah, Super Friends. League of Super Friends.
Yep. Yeah.
I got a little image for the people that may not remember this, or if you're too young. Here we go. So us remembers the Wonder Twins. This was the Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins power activate. I still say that shit to this day. I still say that shit.
And that was it was in the. It was on the junior. Well, they said they were both junior Super Friends. Yeah. But they was in the Super Friends cartoon. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's cool. All right.
Yeah. What else we can say here?
What year was that? Wonder Twins.
Mid-70s.
Yeah.
Oh, my kid was
I'm guessing mid-70s. Oh, here it is. Wait. Yeah, that's when he was. Yeah, here it is, 1978.
Late 80s.
Late 70s.
Super Friends, they were in the Super Friends, 78, November of 78.
Gleek, I couldn't remember his name.
Gleek.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That freaking monkey. Gleek was always getting him in trouble.
Yep.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
We've spoke before about with the Goldbergs. They renewed for season 10, and I'm sick to my stomach over it, and they've written him out, and it's just like it's just be ready to to really be like, what in the world have you done?
He's not there no more.
He's not there no more, and
he's not in the picture no more.
It was bad enough, when they tried to CGI him into the show, that was really bad. Yeah. So if for them just to write him out and not even, tell you what's happened to him.
I really hope they kill him. I hope they kill him.
I know, but this is ABC Disney. Yeah. They don't want to put out, oh, well, he's dead. It's just not ABC. That's how they are, unfortunately.
That's what it's supposed to take place in the 80s. He become a Hare Krishna or something. Maybe.
No.
He go live in a cult.
No, he
joins Heaven's Gate.
No, he was.
There you go.
He had too much coke to do one night. You know what I mean?
George Siegel
in the store, and and George Siegel. They didn't even do anything much for him either. Unfortunately, they just said, Pop died. And they left it at that. Okay, one last thing here. Gal Gadot. You know how I always have to pull up any information on her, but she is going to be doing a singing and dancing.
Really?
Evil Queen mode. Yes, it's going to be a another Disney Plus live action. I'm thinking Aladdin or one of them type of movies. So
I thought I just read that Disney wasn't going to reboot any old cartoons or do any more live actions.
Hold on, I'll hold on. Let me see if I can get the link here.
Is that going to be in the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? The evil queen in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Todd, look over in the side chat there. I put the link for the Gal Gadot, evil queen.
So Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. Yep.
Okay. So that's what they're doing.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So yeah.
Rob, did you see it?
No, I was. Huh. Here, I'm going to post an article I just read the other day.
And it's funny that you say that because you remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about, Disney, how they like to put things back in the vault. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that.
Because I thought the article says that they discovered that Walt had said that he never wanted to reboot anything or.
Wow.
Well, what's that matter? What's his opinion matter?
Yeah, right.
It's about making some money. Shut up.
He's down with he's under the Disney building right now, right?
Well, maybe because it was beginning of May 1st and they've already started filming, because this movie says it's already filming.
Okay.
So maybe it was already started, so they said,
So in other words, Gal Gadot screwed this film up so bad.
It could be.
Yeah.
Her singing is going to be just as bad as the girl from the Pacino film that we watched.
Oh, the Access Sally.
Access Sally. Yep.
Dave's favorite.
Oh yeah.
All right, are we at the point where we can talk about Netflix?
Okay, you want to talk about Netflix?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's
okay, I didn't know if we were gonna wait till.
No, we can.
Friday.
This is our This is our TV and movie show. I think we should open the floor up for the news that came out today about the money that Netflix lost. Or I should say the subscribers. I've got that. Let me grab that link. But the subscribers they lost. Shouldn't have said they lost money. They lost.
They did lose money. I've been saying they've been losing money, and you guys said to me, "Oh no, well, you think that losing,
they just didn't make as much as they wanted. They never lost money.
But they could have, now
they just didn't make as much as they wanted.
Yeah. But,
so here we go. This was an article that I posted today. The Netflix loses $54 billion in market cap after that. Now, again, this is what they kind of feel like they've lost the edge they had on the other things, and it talked about in here that they lost 200,000 subscribers last quarter. The first quarter, so the last quarter, lost 200,000 subscribers. But when you read the article, it also said that of the 200,000 subscribers that they lost, 700,000 of them are part of Russia. So that's 700,000 people in Russia can't access Netflix anymore. So really, if you think about it, they didn't lose 200,000. They lost. They didn't lose. They only gained, because if you would have, let's take in consideration if you wouldn't have took away the 700,000 people in Russia. So that's why you get the loss of 200,000. So really, they really gained. They would have gained 500. Half a million is what they would have gained, under what they expected to gain. Because I wanted to say they expected to gain like a million is what they thought in the quarter.
Yeah, but they're projecting 2 million in the second quarter.
Yeah,
I think Netflix is going to have a hard row going forward because of all the other streaming services. I mean, like Peacock took The Office away from them. They're just losing a lot of their content that people had been going to Netflix for, because of all the other streaming services taking their stuff back and not renewing the contracts with them. So they're going to be forced into producing more of their own original content. And like Dave said earlier, that's a lot of times that's not the best. Some of it's good.
Well,
I mean,
it's risky. It's risky because you're spending money,
Yep.
and do you get that money back?
Yep.
You might not.
Yep.
It may suck.
But what's worse is that because Netflix is, creating these lower tiers now. If you look over on the side there, these lower tiers, and they're going to say, oh, well, okay, well, you can get Netflix cheaper, but, you're going to get ads. Who wants that? You know what I mean?
Well, some people, I mean, you can't complain. You can't argue the ad-based applications and who's willing to pay for that. There's a lot of people that will pay for that because we're a little bit more snobbish than your average cord cutter or your average person. We're a little bit snobbier. There's HBO has the ad-based that people pay for. Hulu has had it from get-go. That people pay for. And they'll pay, and they're willing to suffer through that little bit of ad because they're like, this ain't as many ads as if I was watching ABC or NBC or network TV.
Yeah,
so
but is it going to be the same ads? You know what I mean? And
it's
I think that's what drives me crazy.
Ads and ads.
Yeah, it's probably the same. Half a dozen that they're gonna re-roll.
Yeah,
they'll hit you with a bunch, and but it's Netflix is kind of they've been kind of pronged in a bunch of different ways. Now think about this. So we're talking. All right. To me, I'm thinking it's the perfect storm where Netflix is crying wolf, and it's because they constantly thought we're going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and at some point this is going to slow down because we had 2 years ago pandemic, everybody got to stay home, everybody's watching TV, so everyone's signing up for Netflix, everybody's watching TV. Then during that time, the increase of other subscriptions came along. You got your HBO starts pushing hard. Peacock's pushing hard. Paramount Plus is pushing. Amazon pushing hard. All these other competitions because Netflix is swimming in the money and swimming in the subscribers. So you had all these things. Now people are going outside now. Now you going back to work. Now you're like, I don't want to sit in front of the TV all damn day. I don't have to. I got stuff to go do. So you got less and less people watching TV all day long. Yeah. So they're turning off subscriptions. Like, I don't need to pay for that. I got shit I got to do. I got to go out and do some stuff. I got things that I didn't do for the last 2 years. So Netflix losing subscribers only makes sense to me because the added competition as well as the added competition of going outside.
Yeah,
going and doing something.
The power of a captive audience is immense.
Yeah, I mean they lucked up on what they lucked up in the 2020 and 2021. Yep. That's not sustainable. You're not gonna keep that going. So I think Netflix and maybe some of their shareholders were always thinking that we're gonna keep climbing and climbing and climbing. No, this has got to slow off. Because of all those other reasons. And now, it's the passwords that's been held up. When I was reading this article, they were saying that the people sharing passwords really has not, the number of people sharing passwords has not increased over the last few years. It's the same number it's been.
100 million people.
100 million people.
Well, I didn't see 100 million, but
that's another article.
Well,
I read.
here it is. Yes, I hear it is. Yes, I do see it. It says estimated, but that's been the same. That says it's been the case for years. So all of a sudden now it's hurting you that these people. I think that they just expected those when they're going to the stock. When they're going to the board of directors and the shareholders meeting, all you want to see is that line going up. And when you start to see that line tapering off, people start freaking out. And I think that this is a little freak out. We got to. Oh, now we're going to get rid of the password, and they said that's going to take up to a year to implement.
Right. But you got to think about it. How of those 100 million people, honestly, think about it. How many of them you think would sit there and say, you know what? Well, I like Netflix that much that I want to continue paying for it.
Even if you pick up if you pick up 1%, that's a million people paying $19.95 a month. That's still
true.
You're a lot of money.
That's true. Or not even the $19 one, because you can. They said now again. When people freaking out about the password shit, don't get your damn underwears in a bundle, folks, because this is only being test marketed in certain countries. Not even so. It's only certain countries. Wasn't it like in Central America or something?
Peru.
So it was a handful of countries that are test marketing it. They're going to test market, let them be the guinea pigs before they roll it out to all of the major countries. And then they were also talking about that. Let's say you have a kid that goes to college and you're wanting them to be able to watch Netflix as part of your account. You're going to be able to pay for that small account for like $4. So they're not going to be getting, even if it's a 1%, they're not going to get $19 a month out of everybody. They may get, I think they'll probably do pretty good of getting that $4, because even if you're sharing it with your friends and family, if you got a couple family members kicking you $4 to offset it's not that bad, but it's more money in Netflix pocket. There's a lot of things going on here. Nothing's going to happen right away. But I don't know. I think that I think we're hearing the sirens going off in Netflix. We thought it was going to be heaven forever. Unlimited money. It'll never stop.
Could it be that the pandemic give a chance for the competition to, like, in other words, build up, and now they're facing face to face with the competition, because the competition was out there because everybody was staying home and watching and getting onto new stuff.
Yeah, and the competition owned the product that they were providing it, and
exactly.
Now
Roger's on
rights
point
away.
On that. Right, because we've talked about that. And Roger's exactly on point. Disney. I mean, how much shit does Disney own? But Disney owns a lot. And so once the contract that Disney had signed prior to Netflix for the rights to their content, which that's what they had prior, once that contract expired, Disney says, "Hey, we appreciate what you paid us before, but we'll be showing this." And like you said, Paramount taking The Office, So you've seen that dry up of content that when there was no competition, it was easy to get Disney to come up off of some of that content now.
Right, because it was free money for them. They just had content sitting on the shelf gathering dust, So,
Netflix is becoming a blockbuster. So, the circle of life.
I think they're scrambling. I don't think they need to scramble as hard as they're scrambling. But I think that they just didn't we look up Alvin? Didn't we talk about this about a month ago when they talked about the price hikes? Right. It's been six price hikes in 8 years.
But there also been price hikes.
You're pissing off your people.
Right. Yeah. But so is Amazon. Look, they keep raising their prices too. All these guys thinking that they can get away with this.
Yeah, and Amazon's not just digital content.
It's not just digital content. I know.
Most people, that's about delivery and
Yeah.
You know, there's other aspects for Amazon, whereas this Netflix is kind of it's just their stuff. But didn't we look up? Was it Amazon or was it Netflix that maybe it was Amazon when we talked about it had netted $5 billion last year? I think it was Amazon. And they went up we were talking about their monthly price went up. And it was like, oh yeah, well, we only netted $5 billion last year. We need to go up on the price. Oh, 5 billion wasn't enough. I mean, that,
right.
I mean, that's profit. That's you got to, you know. So
just check in the site. I just put another one there for you.
All right.
I'm sorry to keep doing this to you, but as we talk about Amazon and you know, because they're updating the challenge Netflix, you know, and it's the war
you and
that's
that
going.
Damn Express.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I hate these motherfuckers.
You could say.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, it's letting me look at it for a second.
Yeah.
Express.co.uk. I hate that website.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I don't have any of that with my phone. But Netflix is losing so much, and you know, I know I keep saying it, and it's just, you know, with the MGM coming on to Prime,
Amazon,
yeah, you know, to come to Amazon Prime,
and it has so many subscribers.
So
just 'cause
many.
There's so many Amazon Prime accounts. You know,
right?
Nobody gets Amazon Prime for the video part of it.
No.
We get that for the free shipping, you know, and that's just a bonus that they throw in.
But now with them putting all the MGM stuff up there, you know, everyone's getting to watch stuff. What is it? Is it the all the 007 movies are there now? That's like one of the only places to be able to catch them all, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the numbers
on your Plex.
Yeah, that's true. It is there.
So here we have. This is a good point where like Albin's talking about. Netflix is the world's most popular movie and TV streaming service with 221 million users at last count, compared to Prime Videos of over 200 million. So that's pretty close. That's a pretty close thing there.
So with those numbers there, 221 million users, Netflix estimates that almost everyone is sharing their password at least one time with one other person.
That's true. That's true, because you said they said it was 100 million.
Yeah.
So wow, that's
every
possible.
other, I guess.
Yeah.
But part of that is, all right, so when we talk about sharing, so I guess if you have a kid that goes off to college and they're using it at college, they consider that sharing, but it's your kid.
Yeah, but they'll go and give it to someone else too.
That's true, because I remember back in the day, I'd be like, yeah, because you'd see all these different ones. You're like, who the hell's on this? Who's been watching what? I ain't been watching this before we had all the profiles.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Those news things don't do anything to you, right? Okay. Yeah, it closed out. Yeah, so, it's just that we just gotta, you know, keep our eye on this war between all these guys, because it's you know,
we don't want them to go away, because they're the ones that make that content possible
there for us
that we can grab.
Digital content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Octavius asks, so what was all the talk about Disney on the lead? I think when we were first talking about Albin was talking about Disney is going to stop making reboots, right?
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what Roger said.
Yeah, they're going to stop doing reboots of things. And Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs may be the last reboot.
Yeah,
and with old Gal. All right, so Octavia's asked another question here. It says, how much are the other prices versus Netflix? We did this. We did that on Streaming Matters. And so off the top of my head, I'm going to go with, it was Netflix was $20. Hulu was $14. Amazon Prime, which was $120 a year.
But that's
So what's
for the
that?
free shipping.
Yep, that's with the free shipping. So, but if you're figuring that, most of the other ones were anywhere from $5 to $7 outside of HBO, which I think was 7, 9, or 12.
I'm finding that link for you right now, Todd.
All right.
Hold on.
Because we had a thing that talked about all of the different prices on
Yeah, my Discovery Plus hasn't raised prices in 2 years, so
I'd still pay for that one too because I enjoy it.
Yeah. I get that through my phone and I enjoy it. I enjoy Discovery because I get it through my phone. So, but you've got to pay attention to how much this stuff is.
It's there for you, Todd. It's there for you.
You got it.
Yeah,
you got it. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just take a look at that. Going through here. So what are my options? Here we go.
Right there goes. Right there.
All right. So these are streaming services. So
those
that's
are live.
those are your live
TV.
Yep. Yeah. That's your live, your Sling TV, your Direct TVs. So that's that. And then we had this and down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little larger. So we're looking at Netflix starting fee $9.99. Oh, that's their starting fee. Nobody. I mean, I don't think that many people pay for because that's going to be your 1080. Very few people. So what? Let's say $10, $8, $9 for Prime, Hulu $7. So, but these are all the low end, and some of them will like the Hulu. That's going to be with ads. This is, I think, HBO Max. That's with ads.
Paramount would be with ads too.
Yeah, yep. $5 is going to be with the ads.
So you might as well have TV if it'll show the ads anyhow. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't see the premium costs on that, but yeah, that's.
And if someone really wants to, get away from the ads that way, then just get an HD home run box. And you use it as a DVR and it pulls the commercials out for you anyhow,
True. That's
well, I have to use TV Mate to record a program I like that's in Canada, and then I have to get it off my TV Mate, and then I put it in my video editing program, and I edit all the commercials out, then freaking mucks it. So, yeah, that's how much I hate commercials. I'll spend an hour editing them all out and remucking the video just because I don't want any damn commercials.
But the funny thing I gotta imagine is, the day you do that, when you do that, Dave, is that you'll go back to go watch it, and then all of a sudden you see a piece of a commercial that you missed.
Oh, and I will take that thing and I will rewrite it and I will edit.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's like I told you what I did with those PBS shows.
Welcome back, Ed.
Like commercials.
Yeah, so that's kind of all right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up, boys.
Okay.
1 minute. Did you guys just get locked up?
Nope.
No.
Just you.
No.
Just your great internet.
Speed. We have
that new modem of yours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Look at that fancy house. He's done moved into a bigger place.
Yeah.
Eddie Ball.
Well, his kids probably, after we cracked on him last week about the kids, how bad his kids are like, all right, man, we're gonna chip in, we're gonna get dad a new place, get him some better internet. Can't have his friends talking shit about him. So, all right, so let's go ahead. We'll wrap up because we're at an hour. So let's see. Thanks for everyone joining. The movie for next week is what? The Batman.
The Batman.
Be sure to open out 3 hours of your day. Do it late. Do not do it late in the day. No. I'll just say that. That's my end.
And you're gonna have to watch it in a dark room because it is filmed so incredibly dark that.
And what I can do is I can open a room Friday at 5 o'clock on in big screen for those who want to watch it in VR. So,
hey, you know what? We can see which show goes longer, my show or Batman.
There you go.
Batman for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to say before we go, Roger?
This week, Real World Homecoming New Orleans started. So if you're a real world freak like I am, the cast from the 2000 show that was set in New Orleans, they all have came back. So it's pretty cool. The first episode dropped yesterday, I believe.
All right. All right, Eddie, go ahead. Anything you want to say?
Everything's good. Good show. My kids, I'm still looking to see if they dropped in, but they didn't drop in.
Yeah. Hey, I see Lady Guinevere first time. Thank you for joining and watching the show.
Yep.
Hey, check out last week's show. Check that's on my YouTube. That was Eddie's kids were on the show.
I think she was here. Oh no, it's her
was
first
she?
time. No,
Was
it
it
was
her first time?
Leon was there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Leon.
Leon
his
was
kids
there.
who actually worked on special effects. They work on the vision. No, they were special effects, not
Special
visual.
effects.
Yeah, special effects.
Special effects.
Dub Beach. Anything you want to say before we go?
No, just trying to recover from the wrath of Dabs kicking my ass at mini golf this afternoon.
Hey, I had to because anybody that saw the putt-putts or the mini golf score card from when I was in Niagara, I lost to my wife who never plays, and that was embarrassing. So I've got to make my wrath on all my boys since I got embarrassed by my wife. Auburn, anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you everyone for coming out. Lady Guinevere, good to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Smurf, thanks also. Everyone out there, Octavia, how you doing? I'm sorry to all of you that I can't type to you, but maybe we might have something that I will be able to, because I do miss saying what's up to you all. But please know I'm not ignoring you. I do miss and thank you all for coming on the show. And Mandy, good to see you out there also. All right. Okay. Thanks.
A couple things. If you guys have not watched the show before, look down in below. We have the links to our Telegram chat room. Join it where we're able to talk. You can vote, all that kind of fun stuff. So join that group. It is fun. If you have a suggestion for a TV show or movie where you want to talk about those things, post it in there to get conversation going. So that those links are down below, and we enjoy hearing from different people. Take a look. We'll see you guys Friday.
Wait, one other thing.
Yep.
If any of you out there have the Oculus, or if you bought one for your kids, take it away from them to join us.
Yeah.
You know, or if you want to watch our show on VR, you can. Just keep that in the back of your head. You know, you can always take it away from them while they're sleeping.
Yeah, ground them from it, because I'm sure they've been
ground
bad.
them. Yeah,
They've been bad.
ground them. Why not?
I'm sure you outweigh them.
Because you'll enjoy it more than they are.
Yeah, but I just found out last week that my grandkids already got them for free.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, they need to come visit you.
They might play golf before you.
They need to come visit you, and then just accidentally
Yeah.
misplace it when they leave. You're like, I don't know where they did that. Them kids, you can't keep track of that shit. So thanks for everyone watching, and we've got I posted some new links on the Oculus. So if you have an Oculus, I don't know if you guys saw it, the 3D links for some websites for 3Ds, watching 3D movies free. So it was good times. So join us in our rooms. We have a good time, and watch you guys next week for the Batman. So same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah, baby.